Alright guys, welcome back. We are starting up another episode. So we got 2 episodes in. We have the unboxing. We got we got grips glued on. Now we're going to do guide spacing. And then we are going to do a pressure test. And then we're going to adjust them from there and see how they look. And we're going to go from there. Maybe... I don't think we'll start wrapping them tonight. Because, it is 7:30. So, we're going to start here. My GoPro did something weird. So, we're going to start here and go from there. So... there we go. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what this is every rod on the planet has a certain distance for all of these. And so what we're doing is now we're going to mark them. We're going to see... I have to do this way. So for a rod like this, I like to set it on the tape, like it is on the tape itself. Longer ones, you're kind of SOL. But for this one, we can do it. So we're going to move this. Okay, so first, I'll show you here. Our guide shows all the markings that we need. So that is what they call starting at the tip. Honestly, it's actually starting from the eye of the top guide, but I don't care about that. I'm going to get them all marked, and then we're going to put the top one on after we get everything set up. So we got 2 5/8. So 2 5/8. Okay. 5 5/8. 9 inches even. $13 even. $17.5. $22 3/4. $28 3/4. $35 5/8. $43 5/8. Ooh. We might be moving this one. We'll mark it. Well, actually, oh man. Yeah, because that's... Ooh. We might move it an inch. Give us a little more room. Put it at 44 5/8. but we'll see. 52 3/4. Now the reason why I'm saying this, the second guide here this is a 2-piece, and so it comes apart, and that just, I mean, it sinks into right there, and that's not going to give us a ton of room to wrap that guide or anything. I think what we're going to have to do is we will move it an inch. So maybe, let's see, move all my crap. It's the biggest goes there. See, even if I put it here, that would still be a stretch. But if we put an inch, we'll be okay. Let's see. 7'3". The other one's just saying 42 inches. So let's try that actually. We'll put it at 42 inches. Because that'll give me room to wrap this to support this and to wrap a guide. Let's do that. I like that idea. We'll test her on out. Need to put this back into there. Push you back into there. Okay, I need hose. So this is just like medical tubing that I got from Mudhole, and the setup that they had. So we need 4. That's too small. Okay, I'm gonna pause. This is dumb. I shouldn't be recording this. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I got these eyes on, somewhat straight and aligned with the spine. We'll deal with that a little bit later. But now I'm going to show you, I don't want to show you all of them. I'll just show you the one. I'll do it on the biggest one, because it should be the easiest one, right? Probably not. So basically you get your hook. There we go. Get it under there, and you stuff the eye in there, right? Stuff the guide in there, and your rubber band doesn't want to move because it's being a pain in your butt. Okay, there we go. And come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. Sink them in a little bit. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright. Now, I need to move some stuff in a second. And that's what I need right there. So, this is Tip Top glue, It is activated by heat. And 9 times out of 10, if you don't do it right, you burn the absolute dog poop out of your hand. And so, most people use like needle nose and other pliers. Well, my kid keeps stealing mine. So, okay. What you do is what you try to do is you want to cut some pieces off. Then you stuff it in the hole. Then you stuff the rod on to push it further in the hole. You can honestly probably heat it up and kind of smear it on there. But then you're having to work more and clean it up. Hopefully you get all the glue off. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the guide and how it's spaced. Ask me how I know. Because I did it. Done messed it up. Come on. Maybe. Probably not. Well, that's too wide. There. Okay. Okay, I think do like 1 or 2 more little chops. And we'll cut this piece in half. Maybe we will. There we go. Okay, we'll stuff these 2 pieces in. Maybe. There we go. There's one. And there's 2. Okay. Cool. Now, I kind of put it on just so I don't burn the crap out of my hands. And I look down the rod. I'm trying to line all these up as best as I can. There we go. Whoop. Heat her up. Push her in. Let's get some better heat on there, huh? There we go. Now the glue's on in. Pull that little glob out. Okay, I'm gonna let this set for like a minute or 2. Okay, now that's pretty much set. We're gonna assemble the rod. Do what you do with the regular 2-piece, you know, you put it on, straighten it out. Okay. Now, we're gonna grab our reel here. we go. Throw the rod in the reel seat. I'm going to walk her down. Then we're going to string our rod. And I'll set up my jig. And we'll kind of give this a load test. And I'll kind of show you what a load test is. Because we want to make sure. Ooh, hit the fan. Gotta fix those two eyes. Come on. My fingers don't want to work today. Cool. Get us where we need to be. Oh, come on. Cool. Okay. So now, we're going to move the tape measure, or I'll drop it. That works too. Reach down here and grab our jig. Saw this from, I think it's RDX rods, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But instead of buying a jig for it, you can just make one, because the jig is like $80. And that's dumb. I don't want to spend more money on a jig I can make out of free scraps that I have in my backyard. Okay. Then, grab my trusty catfish weight, 3 ounces. Just do a quick uni, or a fisherman's knot, whatever you want to do. Okay. Now while I'm here, I'm going to look at all the eyes. See that it needs to be turned a little bit, so we're going to turn it a little bit. Okay. Doing this is nice too, because it gives you a good eye where the line should be going. And like this, because the line came over this. Okay, there we go. Okay. So my hands are slippery because they're sweaty. Okay, I think that's better. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Now I've got there's a little section right here. You can see my feet as well. Just kind of take this down. I run it into that section. And then we're kind of just bending it, right? So I'm going to crank down on it a little bit. We're going to just kind of look at it, make sure it's bending good. Now the great thing about this is you can look and see in the line here. Let me bring some more line. You can see the line here, and it's not kind of like, it's not kinking over very hard. Right here it is though. If you kind of see right here, you got a fluid motion, so you got fluid flow, and then this one kind of goes bam. So we need to move this direction. Okay, it's a little better. Okay, I think I like that. I'm going to move this one in a little bit. Now it's more fluid and kind of arced, and it's not bang. I like it. So okay. Now that is how we do the guides. Cut our weight off. Put it over there where I won't lose it. I probably will though. Okay. What time is it? Oh, 8:30. I need to sit and think about how I'm going to do these guides, because I think I have an understanding in how I want to do it. But I need to kind of sit and think about it for a minute. But I think that's going to be all for today. Tomorrow we're probably not doing anything because I got a bunch going on tomorrow. But I think Saturday we're going to do a ton of wrapping. And I will have you guys with me when I wrap it. At least the first couple, so maybe the big one's like here. Get 3 of them in on video. But I think we're gonna do some fancy wraps here. I think we're gonna do maybe some orange and black saw blades here and here and here. Probably do a saw blade and then like hook keeper, and then do another saw blade and then a label and everything. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. But we're gonna see you tomorrow.